a good feeling with our group right now. We really feel like we're playing good hockey. There's been games here where we haven't loved every bit of it, but as a group, we feel like we're building, and that's the goal. We've got 4 games left now, so just continue to push, continue to grow, and it's obviously a good feeling when a lot of different guys get to contribute. But it's it's kind of the way we felt it the last little bit.
Did you feel it early on that they were sort of vulnerable, and did you smell blood?
I mean, it always helps when you score in the first minute or whatever that was, minute and a half. That's when you have an opportunity to take over the game. You can win a game at any point. You can also lose a game. So for that point, it's 1-0 after the first, and our second periods haven't been the best this year. So we came out with a really good second period, and we found a way. Obviously, they're a team that we know the situation that they're in, but it's fun for us to play these games right now. And like I said, I just think we're building something.
We heard a very big cheer in the locker room. Anything to do with Slav?
No, it actually didn't. But
no? Okay.
I don't know if I want to tell you what it was.
Okay, sounds good.
Slav got his cheer, but the big cheer was for something else.
Okay, but how about Slav? He's savoring his hat trick. It looks like he's having the time of his life right now.
He hasn't stopped smiling, and he shouldn't. I mean, it's a pretty cool moment for him, especially to be at home, for the fans to obviously reward him like that. I mean, they support him. They love him for a reason. I think he's going to be a good player for a long time and an important player on this team. But for him to have a night like that, I hope he enjoys it. I don't come around too often, but I'm sure he'll have more of them.
Do you feel personally that with those couple of goals tonight, do you feel as though your game is where you want it to be these days?
I mean, honestly, I feel pretty good about my game right now. I think with Army and Nui, I think we've been working well together. I think for the most part we've been contributing every game. It's not always on the score sheet, but I feel like we've, as a line, we're helping each other really well right now. So it's nice. Obviously they're making my job easy, and you hope to continue to play well here at the end of the year.
Thank you, Brandon.
No problem.
Souriant toi-même, mais de voir le grand sourire dans le visage de Slav, comment c'était pour toi?
C'est vraiment le fun de le voir comme ça. C'est un bel accomplissement pour lui. Il mérite du travail tellement fort. Puis c'est le fun ce soir. Toutes les lignes ont marqué, tout le monde a contribué. C'est vraiment une belle victoire de l'équipe. Puis 9 buts, on ne va pas ça souvent. Donc, pour regarder, c'est sûr, c'est tout le temps le fun.
C'est-tu le genre de soirée, vous avez vécu une grosse semaine, vous sentiez que vous n'aviez pas été récompensé de revenir à la maison comme ça puis de vivre ça? Dans le fond, vous le savourez encore plus, j'imagine?
Oui, en plus à la maison, c'est sûr, c'est le fun. Quand il a fait marquer son tour de chapeau, c'était tellement bruyant, c'était vraiment le fun. Puis la foule a vu toute la troisième, elle faisait la vague. Tout le monde était vraiment content, donc c'est une très belle soirée.
Ça chantait Sweet Caroline en début de troisième.
Oui, avant qu'on embarque. J'ai entendu ça dans le corridor.
Le feeling aussi de battre les Flyers, c'est de lutter pour une place en série, ça vous fait quoi comme réaction? Oui,
mais c'est ça, on savait qu'au début, ça allait pas vraiment. Peut-être un match de playoff, comme tu as dit, se battre pour leur vie. On savait qu'elle allait peut-être sortir en première, mais on a fait beaucoup de bonnes choses en première. Ils ont quelque chose pour nous, de leur côté. On aurait pu peut-être sortir pour la première à 2-0, 3-0. Là, Slav, ils ont quelque chose de marqué qu'eux ont bloqué des lancers. Puis après ça, on a juste tout over en deuxième.
Merci, Sam.
Merci.
Yeah, I have one. Somebody grabbed it for me, so yeah, I have one.
Was it strange to celebrate with Pizzetta and was it Dvorak?
It doesn't even matter, honestly. Susie and Cole are doing the great job, and they're out there all the time. And yeah, I'll celebrate with anyone. I'm just happy.
What can you say about the reaction of the crowd at the end of the game and after your hat trick?
It's pretty loud. Last time, I think when Cole tied the game against Philly last year, it was that loud, if you guys remember. So it's a pretty nice feeling to hear that.
Is that one-timer at the end of
Yeah, like second to go. Yeah.
Does that make you dream a little bit about what this could be? You want to be a contributor, you want to make a difference, and then you see the crowd react like that, thinking about the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, too bad we are out of the run this year, but it's good that we building our game, and yeah, it's just, I mean, first goal I don't even know how I scored it, so it was lucky, and yeah, it's just a good day. Bad sleep, but good day.
How much fun did you have tonight?
A lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, we probably can't give up 2 goals there in the third, but other than that, it was fun game to play.
Why'd you sleep so bad?
I don't know, just couldn't fall asleep.
Okay.
Have you lost your voice during the game? Or?
No, I'm a little sick, and it got me good, got my throat, and yeah, I don't know.
So you didn't sleep well, and you got a little cold. You
Yeah.
yourself your first hat trick. That's
Yeah.
a pretty good mix.
Yeah. I mean, it can stay like this if it's like every game.
These were 3 very different goals. Which one are you most proud of among the 3?
I mean, the first one I don't even know how, and then the second one was hell of a pass by Susie and to find me back door, and then HB had a great change there and created a lot of space there for me, and also they've made pretty nice pass, and I'm happy for all of them. It doesn't even matter how they go in. They don't ask how many.
How important is it for you to end the season on a positive note and go into the summer with fresh memories of, success?
It's important for not just for me, but I think for everyone in here, and because we're gonna play for something next year, and that's we want to finish the season hard and then start the next year hard and be the team that can compete with anyone.
Maybe you've been asked, but you're the second youngest player to score a hat-trick for the Avs. How is it?
Oh, again, something I don't know. I don't even know these records. It's not important.
You're in front of Gallagher.
I mean, that's.
He was good.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, I know, but it's not about the records. It's just happy for team win, and I got lucky, scored 3, and I wish. I hope we just keep going and we can get a couple more wins till the end.
Thank you.
Thanks.
On your third goal, you looked very calm going in that situation.
Have a good, healthy summer and all that. So yeah.
You looked like you hadn't missed a beat out there, considering how much time you were out.
Yeah, I mean the boys played well, so that helped a lot. It was a good team win, and I didn't feel too bad. The game legs felt a little better as the game went on. So it was a really fun game to be part of.
Did you get any sense this morning that this team had 9 goals in it?
Yeah, I can't say I thought about that too much. Probably not. So it was nice to put up 9, and hopefully we keep that momentum going here for the last 4.
How different is the Slafkovsky now versus when the last time you played?
Yeah, just the progression he's had this year is unbelievable. You guys see he's a special player, so it's been a lot of fun to watch him from up top or the TV, and now to see it on the ice, his first hat trick. It was a special moment, and he was having a good time.
I'm sorry, I'm going to probably make you repeat, but how does it feel to come back and on your first game, you get 2 goals, and probably a ton of weight that's lifted off your shoulder, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. It's just nice to really just be back with the guys battling out there. It's tough watching a lot of hockey games here in the past 12 months for me. So, it's just nice to be back, battling with the guys and trying to win hockey games.
Anything to do with the warm-up interview?
Sorry?
Looked up and he's like, "Oh my God! Like I can take 3 steps in and rip this thing." So sometimes that happens. It doesn't happen often in this league, with the caliber of teams and players. But when you get chances like that, you definitely want to capitalize. And I feel like we did a good job tonight of really jumping on those opportunities.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I know you're like second, third wave now, but just wondering about, we talked about the last week. That was very tough for you guys, and you were rewarded like you played. How good does this one feel even more coming back and being able to contribute offensively?
Really nice. And I felt like even through the first and second, like we really didn't cheat the game.
Yeah.
Like we weren't like hanging guys, or we weren't, making risky plays. Like it was very diligent, and I feel like it was nice to see it pay off. Because sometimes, you can get frustrated if you're dumping pucks in and you're playing the right way, but you don't get reward. And I feel like that's kind of been our MO the past few weeks. Is like we've had so many good games and close games, but we haven't gotten that nice reward, of scoring 9 goals. So it's really special tonight. I was just so happy for like Slaf and Devo and Gally and everyone.
And for you also, 3 assists, first 3-point game in the NHL. I know that you think mostly about the team, but must feel good to contribute like that.
Definitely, yeah. Any way you contribute. Like I swear, it's like you feel just as good as blocking a shot in the slot as you do assisting on a play, or it's those little things. And I feel like that's what's great about this group is like everyone appreciates those little things and really commends everyone, and so it's a fun atmosphere to be part of for sure.
Just regarding people, having him back, how much depth does that add? Adding him on the fourth line, of course, plus yes.
Bonsoir.
Collectivement, vous avez parlé toute la semaine que vous n'avez peut-être pas été récompensé comme vous aviez joué. Comment on se sent d'avoir finalement ces résultats-là et que ça paye autant ce soir?
Ouais, mais tu sais, j'ai aimé notre game, c'est sûr, mais comme tout marchait pour nous autres ce soir. C'était un match où on a été très opportunistes sur nos chances. Puis on a été chercher des buts rapides l'un après l'autre. C'est dur pour l'autre équipe de revenir dans le match. Fait que tu arrives à un certain point, comme une troisième période. C'est pas facile de jouer une troisième période, puis on n'est pas souvent dans cette situation-là. Il n'y a pas beaucoup d'équipes qui sont dans cette situation-là. C'est pas des. Même à la fin d'une deuxième, quand ils mènent par 4 ou 5, c'est pas des moments faciles parce que, comme le plan de match, il ne veut plus rien dire, là, parce ils vont faire des affaires qu'ils ne feraient pas. Là, ils essaient de tricher un petit peu, peut-être de venir dans le match, mais on a resté à la tâche, puis on a trouvé les trous quand ils essayaient de prendre des chances.
Slav, ça fait quand même un premier tour du chapeau, mais 33 points en 36 matchs. Est-ce que c'est juste le résultat de sa production qui n'arrête pas de grandir?
Moi, je pense que ce résultat, pour moi, c'est un effet secondaire de tout ce qu'il fait. Je pense qu'il n'arrive pas à l'aréna et il dit faut que je score, faut que je fasse des points. Je pense qu'il se prépare et il joue la game. Puis je pense que Slav fait beaucoup d'extra toute l'année. Il travaille sur sa game. Puis le résultat qu'il a, c'est un effet secondaire.
Jérémy, Guillaume et Jean-François. Martin, à quel point les matchs de fin de saison comme ça, de les gagner, d'avoir du fun pour les gars, sortir de là avec des victoires, c'est important pour rentrer dans l'été et avoir ça dans la mémoire pour écouter la prochaine saison?
Ben, je comparais ça au golf, genre, tu sais, quand tu birdies le 18e, là, tu as hâte de revenir ta prochaine ronde, hein? Fait que c'est sûr, tu veux bien finir ça, tu sais. Puis je sais, les gars, c'est des gars fiers. Moi, je suis fier du groupe, de l'engagement, de la progression qu'on a eue collectivement. Beaucoup de joueurs individuellement. Tu sais, tu veux finir de la bonne manière. Puis on est tous compétitifs. Puis c'est un groupe qui s'aime beaucoup. Puis sont fiers. Puis ils veulent travailler ensemble pour un autre 4 games. Puis aller continuer.
Salut Martin.
Bonjour.
Slafkovsky a marqué ses 3 buts de façon très différente. On voyait des différents éléments de choses dont tu nous parles des fois. Ce matin, tu parlais des one-timers. Des fois, tu parles d'aller là où la game demande d'aller. Qu'est-ce qui te rend plus fier vraiment dans la façon qu'il a marqué ses buts? Puis par rapport à ce sur quoi vous travaillez avec lui?
Ben, le premier but, tu sais, tu vas dire c'est chanceux, tu sais. Ça a-tu pogné une pad? C'est quoi que ça l'a pas? OK, ça, tu sais, c'est sûr, là, c'est ça. Quand tu vas à bonne place, la chance te trouve. C'est ça qui est arrivé sur le premier but. Il a fait ce que la game avait besoin de lui de faire. C'est là, sa job, c'est d'aller. C'est le premier qui est là. Puis on a fait très beau jeu avant qu'on prenne ce lancer-là. Beaucoup de ballons. On avait beaucoup de ballons sur la glace, ça soit beaucoup d'équilibre. Puis la POC, elle bougeait beaucoup, là. Son deuxième but, mais c'est un one-timer backdoor, une très belle passe de Suzy. Le troisième but, il sort du banc, puis il attaque. Il a joué Slash, je trouve qu'il joue la game, puis il se fait récompenser. Puis c'est sûr, tu regardes le résultat, il a joué un bon match, mais il a joué beaucoup de matchs de même où il n'a pas été aussi opportuniste.
Martin, encore sur Slafkovsky. La semaine passée, tu disais que pour un premier choix total, ce qui te frappe, c'est sa modestie. C'est un jeune qui veut apprendre. Tantôt, quand il décrit son 3e but, qui est en échappé, il lève son chapeau au changement d'Harvey Pinard. Il dit c'est Harvey Pinard qui fait le gros jeu. Dirais-tu que c'est à l'image de Slafkovsky qui veut...
Non, mais pour un jeune joueur, il comprend les actions sur la glace qui sont sous-estimées. Puis je sais, Raphaël, il fait un changement, mais avant qu'il fasse un changement, il frappe le gars qui a la rondelle en avant de notre banc. Fait qu'il, pour une seconde ou deux, ce joueur-là, il peut pas faire partie de... S'ils s'en vont sur l'offensive ou s'ils montent sur la défensive, il y a une ou deux secondes où, comme il peut pas jouer présentement parce que Raphaël l'a frappé puis il tombe. Puis là, il change. ça donne le jump à Slaf. Fait que, tu sais, on parle beaucoup de ces actions-là, de quand tu as une chance de finir une mise en échec. Exactement pour ça, tu élimines un gars qui ne fera pas partie offensivement ou défensivement. Tu sais, puis c'est pas à chaque situation que tu as l'opportunité de faire ça. Mais quand tu l'as, il faut t'apprendre. Raphaël l'a fait, puis Slaf se fait récompenser, puis Slaf, il comprend ça.
Marc-Antoine, Tutu et Eric. Martin, as-tu senti souvent cette saison que ton équipe elle sentait que elle sentait l'odeur du sang chez l'adversaire, puis qu'elle se sentait vulnérable, puis vous sautez dessus quand l'adversaire est dans une position vulnérable? Parce que ce soir, c'est clairement ça qui est arrivé.
Oui, je pense pas qu'on est dans une situation où on se sent comme ça beaucoup, où on est comme équipe, mais on travaille là-dessus, on cherche ça. Puis à soir, on est allé chercher ça. Puis on a pris avantage de ça. Mais c'est rare qu'on est dans ces scénarios-là. Tu sais, honnêtement, où c'est qu'on est dans notre croissance comme équipe comparé à la Ligue, tu sais. On a une belle progression, mais on sait qu'il y a des équipes qui sont meilleures que nous autres. Mais on court après ça pareil. Même quand on joue contre ces équipes-là, il y a des soirs, c'est plus difficile que d'autres. Puis à soir, je ne dis pas que c'était facile à soir, là. Mais on les a forcés, l'autre équipe, à faire des erreurs. On a capitalisé sur les erreurs qu'ils ont faites, mais c'était pas donné. T'sais, on est allé mériter ça. La POC, elle a bougé à maudit à soir. Là. Notre équilibre était excellent. Puis je pense que les gars, ils ont comme tu parlais, tu parlais du sang, là, de sentir le sang, c'est ça qu'on disait? Ouais. Oui, sentir le sang, c'est ça. Mais à soi, mais je pense qu'on l'a vu, ça, mais c'est parce que c'était pas juste une ligne. C'était des chiffres après chiffre après chiffre. On venait en vague, tu sais, puis ça... c'est contagieux, ça, quand tu vois que les gars, ils amènent cette énergie-là, mais aussi le purpose. L'objectif. L'intention. Toutes les intentions. Tu sais, ça veut pas dire que... On sait pas où ce que la POC va aller. Mais les gars sont à la bonne place, des bonnes intentions, mais on a trouvé Parce qu'on aurait pu faire bien des jeux, mais en soir que c'est j'ai aimé, on a beaucoup trouvé le meilleur jeu sur la glace. Parce qu'il y avait d'autres jeux. On a trouvé le meilleur jeu. Puis ça a donné des chances de marquer.
Marty, on Hockey Night in Canada Saturday, Kevin Bieksa said that in November, Nick Suzuki went to you and asked that you put Slafkovsky on his line because he thought he could help him. I don't know if that actually happened or not. If it did, what does that say about Nick as a leader, and how have you seen him grow into his captaincy this season?
Honestly, I can't remember if that happened. I don't have a recollection of that. Now, do I lean on Suzy and ask my captain some of his thoughts and opinion? Absolutely. So I'm not surprised if it happened in a conversation, but I don't have a recollection of Suzy actually walking in my office and demanding that. But I'm pretty sure that it might have been a conversation that we chat about stuff and that came up in the subject, but regardless of that conversation, Suzy's been behaving like a captain all year, and he's growing into his own leader. He's not trying to be somebody he's not. He's going to keep evolving in that department, and however you evolve off the ice in that department, to me, like the major part of being a leader is how you conduct yourself on the ice, and he leads by example, not just in games. If anybody watches our practices and stuff, he's a leader.
We'll take two more. Eric, Harmon.
You may not remember that conversation in November, but I'm sure you remember it was a tough time for Juraj. Like, he was struggling with his game. Why at that time did you believe that the best place for Juraj was going to remain with your team and perhaps even in an elevated role?
Oh, guys, you're asking me November stuff. Like, I forgot what I had for breakfast.
Why have you always felt that this is the best place for Slaf?
Yeah,
No matter what.
To me with Slaf, it's been a progression. Like we never want to give him like too big a bites. Like I know we We had him on the second power play unit, on the half wall, to get touches in space. And you saw that help him out 5-on-5, you know? And I think at a certain point in time, we just felt, okay, he's ready maybe for this challenge, you know? And he had earned that opportunity, not because I felt bad for him offensively. He earned that because I felt really good about his game defensively. Where now I feel like he's done everything I'm asking him to do. He deserved an opportunity here to play with, you know, our best player. And, you know, he took off. But it was earned with everything that we were asking him to do. And he took off.
Try to ask a broad question here, but this morning Torts was talking about his struggle convincing his team that they're good, and he could rely on their results this season, playing their style, and the wins that it brought them. I'm wondering if at any point, and forget tonight, but just if you have that same objective of convincing your players and your team that they're good, and what have you leaned on this season to make that argument to your team?
I mean, I think as coaches, you're always in the business of convincing your team. You know, for me, the only thing I worry about convincing them is how we play. You know, why we're playing a certain way, you know. And if they're not sure about something, they know that we can talk about it, you know, because at the end of the day, it's not about being right. If we're going to argue, it's not about being right, but it's about getting it right. Get it right. Because there's plenty of ways you can play, you know. So for me, like, if I don't have him sold on something, well, I got to do a better job. You know, I have to teach it better. I have to find better clips. You know, but I enjoy that part of the game, convincing my players to play a certain way. And not to say that the way we play right now is going to be exactly the way we're going to play, you know, game 54 next year. I don't know. The game always speaks to us. But, you know, I like to – every now and then you have to inspire a group. Every now and then you have to, you know, bring them confidence. But I think the most important job as a coach is convincing your team why you're playing a certain way. Because if you haven't convinced, they'll buy in.
That's nothing.
Okay, merci.